Oh hey guys, it's been a while. I feel like I should stop promising in all my videos that I'm gonna keep making more videos more frequently because then it doesn't happen, so I am not promising anything. I don't even know if this is gonna see the light of day, and I'm sorry for the shakiness. Woo! I am hand holding the camera. Actually, I have a little tripod here. Let me try this. There we go. Now I'm kind of in frame and kind of even, right? Without having to hold the camera, and I can have my coffee. So we can have a little chat. The last week has been difficult. I'm just gonna say that. I've had good moments, I've had not so great moments. Sorry, I'm holding a pen. Why am I doing that? I'll get to that in a moment. I actually had some really good chunks of video filmed from the other day. I forget which day it was earlier in the week, where things were going really well. And then I showed you, I'll put the clips of videos in here. Why don't I just do that now, just to show you some extra video footage. Good morning, guys. This is what you can do when you have studio lights in your house, is get some good lighting at 7:45 in the morning. Didn't sleep great last night. Woke up at like 4 a.m. Having weird dreams. But that's okay. I'm gonna go get myself some coffee. Get on with my day. I decided that today required coffee in my extra large Doctor Who mug. That's what we're gonna have. So here is my kind of oddball lunch for today. I have here pickled asparagus, and I'll just show you the brand. It's this, which actually wasn't in the WW app, so I added it, but basically it's 0 points per serving because it's just asparagus. Wrapped in, I think it's capicola. I bought this the other day from the deli, and when I opened it, I tore off what it was. I feel like I'm seeing it as being 1 point per serving, but there's a fair bit of fat in there, so I'm going to count it as 2 points. So this will be 2 points. And then I have here my 0% Greek plain yogurt, and I've mixed that with protein powder. And today I use some of my birthday cake flavor for that. So this is 1 point because it's just the points on the blue plan for the protein powder. So I'm going to have this now with a big glass of water and then probably snack on this through the afternoon. Not sure how well you'll be able to hear since I just have my AirPods in. But yeah, I just got out, finished running some laps. So 5 minutes walking, 8 minutes running, 5 minutes walking, 8 minutes running, 5 minutes walking. So I got my exercise for the day. It's actually quite nice out and everybody's keeping a good distance from each other, which is nice. And yeah, sort of blow the cobwebs out a little bit. Feeling a lot happier. Hey guys, so please excuse the background noise, my dishwasher is going. For tonight's dinner, I'm going to have some more roasted broccoli. This got a little overly roasted, it's a little blacker than I would like, but it will still be super tasty. And then I have this pizza, which is a Delicioso Hawaiian pizza. I'm going to have half of it, which is a fair serving. It's going to be 18 points, which is like pretty much most of my points for the day. I'm going to end up using all of my points by the end of the day, and like most of it is on this pizza, but it's really what I was craving, and I'm bulking it up with some 0 point veggies. So this is what I'm having. So that was all super positive. And then this is my problem, is I am a nighttime binge eater. And when I'm stressed, that happens. But it's also when I'm lonely or when I'm bored that happens. So I ate that entire pizza, and then I think I made myself something else afterwards as well, and I don't even remember now what it was. I'm sure it was something carby or something sugary, something where I just finished off all of it, and I just sort of thought, the heck with it, I'm not putting this together because I'm either going to show you me completely failing, which of course I don't film when I'm completely, I shouldn't say failing, going off track, that sounds a little bit better. And I'm not going to show you something that's not true and just put the other footage in there like that was my day. And then, I don't know, it's just, it's been hard. It's been hard. It's been hard for all of us. Let's just say that. So this is Saturday when I'm filming this. I'm either going to put this up tonight or tomorrow morning. If it goes up at all, let's hope it does. And I did sleep in a bit this morning. I had a harder time getting out of bed, but on the on WW, on Weight Watchers. I just want to call it Weight Watchers. Can I just say this for a moment? This is going to be a very chatty kind of video, apparently. I get that they don't want Weight Watchers in their name because it has kind of weird connotations if the brand wasn't so well known, but the brand is well known. So I don't feel like people, like if a company came out today and called themselves Weight Watchers, people would have a big issue with it, and I get it. But I feel like the brand's well known, and not only that, like if you're talking about ease of saying something, let's talk about like, is it syllables? Weight Watchers versus WW. Like, it's so much easier to say Weight Watchers. That's just what I'm going to say. On the Weight Watchers plan, my weigh-in happens on Saturday. I missed the Zoom meeting. I'm actually going to try to go to a weekday log into a weekday one during the week at like 12:15 because I'm working from home. That works totally well in my schedule. But I did do my weigh-in for myself today. I was actually surprised that I was only up like 0.8 pounds from last week, especially because I ate a lot of carby, salty food yesterday. So, as I always say, I'm gonna take my own advice and just keep recommitting myself. So I thought, okay, you know what I'm gonna do today? First of all, I'm gonna start filming this, but I'm actually gonna sit down and like write myself some goals for the day. Like I'm here, I'm by myself, but I can still set goals for the day. So my first goal is to stay within 28 points. I'll also mention that I've been a little nervous about going out grocery shopping. All of the times are filled up for getting any kind of like pickup anytime soon. I did sign up for grocery pickup from Walmart for April 3rd, so that's next Friday. I have enough food in the house to get me through until then, but I am going to be like kind of having some wacky combinations of stuff. Let's say that. I have some good frozen veggies. I have a bunch of apples. I have a good amount of yogurt. I don't know how much. And then I have a bunch of frozen stuff that I like stocked up on, like a whole meat lasagna and like veggie tots and a whole bunch of like craft dinner and pasta stuff. But I'm hoping I can still find a way to make those things work in amongst a bunch of other 0-point food, and also maybe I'll get out to a grocery store. So on the list for today, let me make my list and then I'll be back to tell you what it is. I am back. I have my goals for the day and plan my meals for the day. So this is what we have, and some of this may not happen, but let's see. So my goal is to stay within my 28 points, and with that, I'll tell you now what my plan is. Oops, one sec. I will tell you what my plan is for my food for the day. So, as you guys know, I'm not a big breakfast eater, so I track about 2 points for the milk in my coffee. I've just been halfway through 1 cup so far, so I'll adjust the points depending on how much coffee I have. For lunch, I have some carrots in the fridge that are maybe on the edge of being okay, so I'm gonna have just some chopped up carrots. I'm gonna have that with my yogurt and protein powder mix. I'm gonna tell you all of this and then like maybe show you later. Maybe this will be a good thing. I'll read it to you and then I'll cut in showing you what I'm actually having. Is that a good thing? No. As I said, very chatty. This is the plan. Let's see what happens. Carrot sticks for my veggies. I'm gonna have my yogurt and protein mix together, which I tend to snack on through the day. I'm also gonna have a chopped up apple for some fruit. That is the only fruit I have. I may actually, that's not true. I have some canned pineapple. I may switch out the lunch for some canned pineapple instead of the apple, because I'm also planning on having apple later. We'll see. For dinner, I'm going to have my absolute favorite roasted broccoli. I'm going to have that with some chicken strips. I have just sort of some breaded chicken strips. It was one of those things that I never buy this stuff, but somehow I decided I should buy it to like have in the freezer. So I'm going to have those. 3 chicken strips are 7 points. And then I have like 3 small sweet potatoes that I bought in a bag a while ago that I feel like, again, are on the edge of being okay. So all 3 are quite small. I tracked for 2 small sweet potatoes roasted, which would be 8 points. I kind of get the feeling there's going to be some bad bits in the sweet potatoes, so probably when I cut them all up, it'll be the equivalent of 2 small sweet potatoes. And then I decided to track myself an evening snack. I tracked at 5 points for roast apples. I have a ton of apples still, and I feel like if I did some brown sugar and a little bit of butter and some cinnamon on there, it'll give me something really sweet and tasty to look forward to in the evening. So if this all goes according to plan, let me math it up a little bit here. it'll be 23 points, which will be well within my 28 points. And why I say 28 points is that I normally get 23 per day, but there's the 35 weeklies, and I'm trying to sort of allocate them so that I feel like I have a little bit more room to wiggle through the week so I don't feel like I'm depriving myself. So that is the plan. And then my goals: stay within 28 points, close all my rings on my Apple Watch, clean up my house, which shouldn't take very long. I put like 30 minutes down. I'm gonna try to do, this is the may not happen thing, I want to try to do 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and 100 lunges. And I don't mean all at once. I just mean throughout the day, like, you know, sit down and do 100 or 25 sit-ups. Do some stuff for a couple hours, 25 more sit-ups. And kind of do that so I can start doing a little bit of strength training back into my day while I'm stuck at home. I want to drink all of my water for the day. And then one of the things that's going to help me close my exercise rings, but also something I need to do, I need to go and buy Drano because my kitchen sink is plugged and that's not great. So I need to go walk and get some Drano. So I'm gonna go do that while still keeping my distance from everybody. And that is the plan. Okay, I'll see you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, it's just a little after 2 and I'm just about to have my pretty late lunch for the day. But my day's been going pretty well and I can cross some stuff off of my list, so I thought we would do that together. I haven't closed all of my rings yet, but I've closed the 2 that I can, the exercise and the calories burned one. So my watch is set up so that I have a goal of burning 500 sort of active calories, sliding off the counter there, 500 active calories in addition to the like just regular calories you burn through a day through just doing what you're doing generally, and then 30 minutes of exercise. So at this point, I have burned 547 additional calories and 52 minutes of exercise. So I went for a walk. I did pick up the Drano that I needed. I also went for a walk / jog. So 5 minutes walking, 8 minutes jogging, 5 minutes walking, 8 minutes jogging, 5 minutes walking. So that was really good. So I'm feeling really good about that. I haven't started any of my like sit-ups or squats or lunges yet, but I'll do that this afternoon. Still need to clean up my place, but again, I'll do that this afternoon. This morning was sort of going out and getting the Drano and getting some exercise, chatting with my mom a little bit. So I have my lunch here ready to go. I was right about these carrots almost being done. So got those cleaned up and I'm gonna snack on those for lunch. This looks like a little bit of a sad lunch, but it has everything I need in it. I have my 0% Greek plain yogurt mixed with protein powder. It's the Isoflex birthday cake flavor. So I'm gonna have that, and I do tend to sort of like not sit down and eat this all at once, but kind of snack on it through the afternoon. And then, because I have an entire drawer full of apples, I have a chopped up apple, and I'd completely forgotten that I said maybe I would have pineapple instead until I was partway through chopping this. So I have that. I have my big old thing of water. It's like 24 ounces of water in here. And then also, I filled it too high, but it's my second coffee of the day. So I am going to have my lunch, probably while I watch some YouTube videos. I'm trying to also make a point more of actually like sitting at my counter here and having my meals instead of like lying on my couch, which I usually do, just to make mealtime a little bit more of an event. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. Okay folks, here we go for dinner. I roasted up a bunch of broccoli. I actually had more sweet potatoes that were good than I thought, so I'm gonna have like 2/3 of these and save the other third for later, because this was actually 3 small sweet potatoes that I got chopped up here. I really like the browning on the broccoli. I think it makes it really crisp and nice. And then I have these 3 chicken strips. Not gonna lie, they're smaller than I thought they were gonna be for 7 points for 3 of them. And I'll just show you what they are. They're the Jane's Pub style. Is that the French side? Yes. Jane's Pub style chicken strips, but yeah, I think it'll be good. So I think what I'm actually gonna do is chop up the chicken strips and make this kind of into a bowl and maybe top it with some sriracha. So here we go. I know this is pretty janky and low class, but it's the best bowl that I have that would fit everything, and I really don't care. It's a big old bowl of comfort food that is 8 points for the sweet potato and 7 points for the chicken, so 15 points altogether. So this is my last food for the night. It's kind of an impromptu apple crumble bake. There's basically 1.5 Granny Smith apples chopped up in there. The other half apple I just ate as a snack, but I didn't want to put any more into it. There's a bunch of cinnamon in there, and then a tablespoon of lightly packed brown sugar, and half a tablespoon of butter, which equals 5 points altogether. And I'm gonna wait for this to cool, and then I'm going to enjoy it. Well, this is 100% not the most flattering lighting. That's what happens when it's a big fluorescent light that is providing the lighting right now. I'm gonna try to keep this short because I feel like this video, because I've started editing it together, that's hard to say, has gotten very long, but very happy with how my day has gone. If I go back to my list of things I was going to do, I have stayed within my points. I have had 23 points today. I showed you all the food along the way. I did close all of my exercise rings. As of now, I have burnt 700 active calories, 52 minutes of exercise, and I've done all of my standing that I need to do during the day. I did clean up my place. I got my sink unclogged, which is very exciting, especially since I've been cooking so much at home lately. I did do 100 sit-ups and 100 squats. I only did 60 lunges because my knees were starting to hurt a little bit at that point. And so I decided to cut out on the lunges, but I'm still very proud of myself. Yeah, and I drank all of my water, which if you've seen my videos before, I keep track of on an app called Plant Nanny. So had all of my water. It's been a really good, positive day. Additionally, I also organized my makeup collection, which I have not done in months and months. And maybe tomorrow I'll clean all of my makeup brushes. Maybe let's not get too ambitious here, right? I look so shiny. Like, I swear I'm not this shiny, it's the lighting. Yeah, so that is my day. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. And I look forward to the next one of these. Not making any promises, but I'm looking forward to the next one. I feel like I should say that if you like this video, hit like, subscribe if you haven't, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!